Hi guys, welcome to Counterpoints. My name is Connor, and today we're going to be breaking down the Halo animation by Sodaz as if it was a part of the Warhammer 40k universe. The truth is that the beauty of Warhammer 40k is that the narrative is as big as the Milky Way itself, and certain time periods are kept intentionally vague to give you, the audience, interpretive and creative freedom. This breakdown is a part of an idea I'm playing with of creating a unified timeline in which I try to fit popular science fiction properties into Warhammer 40,000, as if they had always been there, just a lore extension of this property I love so much. But first, a word from our sponsor. This episode is brought to you by Starforge.com, an officially licensed Games Workshop merchandise shop selling the finest jewelry, pins, purity seals, busts, and so much more. Right now they're offering an 8% off their waterproof Imperial mailer bag. This isn't just for show, it's a ruggedized and functional piece of equipment perfect for any Imperial pilgrim. Included is a cutting board, water bottle, and even an Ultramarines themed umbrella. If you're looking to get some bling for yourself or a loved one this Christmas, Starforge.com has a variety of necklaces, rings, challenge coins, and pendants for every faction. If you're a pious and loyal Imperial citizen, a Xenos sympathizer, or even a worshiper of the Dark Gods, they have something for you. Check out the links in the description below. During the Dark Age of technology, humanity emerged from the cradle of human civilization and naively stumbled out into the galaxy. Very quickly, we discovered that we were not alone in the universe, and furthermore, some Xenos hated us. During the Human Covenant War, mankind had expanded out to 800 controlled worlds under the rule of a Terran-based civilization known as the United Earth Government, with their military arm being the United Nations Space Command. Impressive xenotech was located, but to that point, no pure sentient Xenos race had been encountered. This changed very quickly. The Covenant was a coalition of alien races that jealously coveted the xenotech humanity had recovered. Fearing what humans would become if they ascended to the preeminent civilization, they launched a genocidal war. What mankind had in martial spirit and innovation was quickly knocked aside by the Covenant's superior numbers and technology. In space, Covenant warships had better shields and powerful plasma weapons that cut through human capital ships like butter. The only counterweapon humanity had were MAC cannons, capital ship-sized railguns similar to those used by the cursed Tau and duplicitous Votan. On the ground, humanity could wrest away a few victories, but only at the incredible cost to human life. Among the best of humanity were the Orbital Drop Shock Troopers, or Hell Jumpers. They were special operations forces designed to deploy into the hottest war zones and jump from the capsule right into the maw of the enemy. They recruited only the toughest, smartest, and most lethal of operatives and fell under the shadowy organization known as the Office of Naval Intelligence. They are most alike to the Imperium's Tempestus Scions and Inquisitorial Shock Troopers. The only warriors stronger and crazier than the Helljumpers were the Spartans, some of humanity's finest gene-crafted warriors, outfitted with power armor, energy shields, and given the pick of humanity's weapons to bring to its foes. They were originally designed to fight insurrectionist forces resisting Earth's rule, but quickly became the most valued human warriors in the galaxy, taking down dozens or even hundreds of enemies before they fell in battle. They are physiologically comparable to the Adeptus Astartes, but of course would be no match for a fully kitted Marine, and lack many of the advantages that have emerged from the perfect gene crafting of the Emperor Mankind. ODSTs and Spartans relieve an embattled UNSC army detachment with brutal efficiency before moving into their objective. here you go. You would be forgiven for believing that mainline infantry of humanity during the Human Covenant War are primitive. Better weapons can be found amongst the gangs of Necromunda. This was a painful transition period where humans were moving from fighting amongst each other to facing the varied Xenos threats of the galaxy, and many of their weapons were lacking. The baseline service pistol was using a cased 50 caliber pistol round. The sniper rifle was using 14.7mm rounds, and the base assault rifle was still using 7.62 by 51mm rounds, projectiles that had been in service for not just centuries, but millennia. By comparison, the Covenant issued energy pistols, plasma guns, and energy-based anti-tank weapons to its mainline infantry. So far, we have seen grunts, small turtle-like creatures, jackals, aliens known in the 40th millennium as Kroot, Singhili, a warrior race who were known as much for their mastery of the energy sword as they were for range combat, brutes, who are brutal and comparatively stupid cousins to the Jokera warsmiths. Finally, the hunters, also known as the Gaelic Golo, are a kind of worm that can gather into combat forms when threatened. The Covenant extorted this race into service through threat of orbital bombardment. Not pictured are Covenant drones, now known in the 40th millennium as Vespids. Thanks to heroic efforts, most of these races have been hunted to extinction, with the only exception being the Kroot and Vespids, who have found sanctuary in Tau territory. It takes incredible firepower and tenacity to take Xenos warriors out, and it needs to be remarked that the Astartes of the 40th millennium have a form of vicious grace that allows them to dance and slaughter in combat, while the Spartans are borderline gymnastic in their feats.
here, Spartan. You okay?
Unknown station, this is Gamma 1 Actual. Do you read? Over.
Gamma 1 Actual, this is Iron Fist. We read you. What is the current state of facility Alpha 331?
Facility Alpha 331 is overrun and offline. Defense grid and zone uniform Delta is running at starvation levels. If you're taking survivors, we've got a few.
Negative Gamma, we are en route to support Beta Red. Any word on their status?
None. Over.
Acknowledged. There's a temp evac station west along your current vector at uniform Delta 0089 or 6 to 89 or 87. I'll let them know you're coming.
Good to see you, sirs. Never thought I'd see this many Spartans. Let's get this thing moving, huh? What the hell? What? Oh, hell no! Incoming! Got company! Fall back!
While key personnel are being evacuated, the Sangheli, also known as elites, attack. They were a warrior race and they had their own code of honor. That honor does not preclude them from using cloaking technology and sniper weaponry. The elites take out the sentries and charge in with energy swords blazing, while the Spartans are the only human warriors capable of resisting. Late in the war, Sangheli protested the genocide of humans, admiring their warrior spirit. The Spartans lose one of their own as they flee on a Pelican and Falcon transport. The Pelican was the workhorse transport of the UNSC forces, and the Falcon was a light transport meant for specialty insertion and extraction. Each Spartan loss is terrible for human morale, so much so that the UNSC listed Spartan casualties as missing in action, creating a mythos that they forever fight in humanity's name. Spartans are capable of incredible feats, but they sold their lives especially on the planet of Reach. Reach, the set piece for this battle, was a twin to Terra. It had water, continents, volcanoes, bountiful agricultural lands, and major industrial centers. Unfortunately for the UNSC, it was also a veritable stockpile of xenotech the Covenant craved. Covenant cared little for humanity or the conquest of its worlds, viewing the species as vermin and an affront to their religion. Once xenotech was located and safeguarded, it was common practice for the Covenant to glass planets. They would use powerful plasma lances to boil the oceans and burn the Earth, eradicating human life and any trace of it. Every soldier, marine, ODST, and Spartan on the planet Reach knew that they were likely to die, but they stood their ground and fired every bullet available. They knew that each second the Covenant were delayed was one more civilian who might escape and one more moment Earth would have to prepare for its inevitable invasion. Grav cycles known as ghosts and grav tanks known as race rip into the human lines but are merely a distraction. Jackals and hunters flank the defenders, raining hell on their lines and destroying the anti-air defense. Without automated anti-air firepower, the defenders are now vulnerable to air assault. Elites drop from phantoms to finish the job as the brutes charge. Trying to buy their mortal counterparts more time, the Spartans charge headlong into the brutes, giving each soldier an ODST a few extra seconds to fire before they're overwhelmed. The warriors fall one by one, but they're not alone. Just a few miles away, Noble Team, another group of Spartans, are able to use a planet-based MAC cannon to take out a Covenant cruiser, in turn allowing the capital ship Pillar of Autumn to escape, setting up the misadventures of humanity on Xenotech Halo worlds that are galaxy-threatening super weapons. I love 1,000 things about this animation. I love the massive capital ship battle showing how dire humanity's position is. I love the combination of drop pod and aerial assault to shock Covenant forces. I love the Spartans always moving into the heat of the battle to take on the most dangerous tasks for themselves. I love the ODSTs and UNSC soldiers filling the gaps made by the Spartans in order to capitalize on their best chances at survival. I love the ODST dead checking a grunt, not allowing his teammates to be shot in the back. I love that there is a coherent plan to activate defenses, not to actually win the war, but just to maximize the damage caused to the Covenant, as the UNSC knows they are in a futile rearguard action to try to buy humanity just a little bit more time. I love how deadly and fast the Sangheli are and how they feel like genuine threats and rivals to the Spartans. I love the weight of each death as the UNSC realizes it's losing, and I love the Pillar of Autumn making its escape for the dark and daring adventures to come. Finally, I love how Halo bridges our current day into the universe of Warhammer 40k. Warhammer 40k is grim dark science fantasy set in a galaxy with gods and alien threats, so overwhelming they would break the mind of modern humanity. Halo, by comparison, feels more grounded and realistic, with the tactics and equipment of the UNSC only feeling a few generations away from our own technology. It would make sense for the UNSC to be the naive, floundering attempts of humanity to conquer the stars, whereas Warhammer 40k's Imperium of Man is the grizzled, paranoid, murderous veteran who remembers the treachery and genocides of the Xenos, and therefore believes that the only good Xenos is a dead one. They complement each other even in their technological and philosophical contradictions, which is why I'm excited to continue to build this unified timeline. Which brings us to the end for now. If you like the breakdown, like, share, and subscribe. Join the Discord to hang out with Warhammer and politics nerds. If you're into politics and like culture war and electoral issues being discussed and debated, check out the politics channels linked in the description below. Support our sponsors, support the channel at patreon.com/counterpoints, or become a YouTube member. I appreciate you. Catch you in the next one. Wart, wart, wart.